Quick video on setup for your 450 D01. I run the Dimension 10 radio with it, and it has the RX2702V-0. Alright, so I run my gain on here around, or the rate around 50%, and then my gain I run in here is about 70 to 75%. What you have to do to make sure you have a good start is make sure that your blades are level, left and right, and up and down, and make sure that down here your receiver is the same way, because if this is level and this is not, that means that this is probably not mounted properly. Your tape, something's going on. Anyways, let's get started. Make sure you unplug your motor so that it doesn't spool up. Go to your throttle hold, turn it on, set your pitch curve so that your bottom lowest position is 100%, 50, 0, 0, 0, 50, 100%. That will give you an easy way to find your mid stick rather than having to have it right perfect. This will do for your head setup. You see how it's a little crooked right now? It's not set up proper, so I'll go right through with it, and it should be an easy setup video for you guys. So right off the start, make sure all the switches are down. Right on, I'm going to turn it on. Plug it in. Alright, so it should switch now. Okay, everything's all good. It's all level. Right off the start, I'm going to go up to mid stick. I'm going to put it in throttle hold. I like to go to mid stick just for the fact it starts up easy. It's the simple, there's no switch, versus if I go to mid stick then everything's right at 0, right? So now everything's still down. I'm in throttle hold and my gyro is on. If it's off, make sure that you go to your gyro sensor and put it in manual so that it will be on when you do this setup. So right off the start, everything's in neutral. I am going to take it, bring this to its lowest position. Oh, sorry, leave this in neutral. And we're going to go through step by step. So what it says is have it set up, like I said, on the throttle curve. Use your throttle hold instead of one of your travel rates. And then enter setup mode. We'll go to make sure that the little position right here button, I just did the tail, so I'm going to switch it over to swash set. Now once it's in swash set, everything's in mid stick. I'm going to come down. Alright. Press the set button. Okay, now it's starting to flash at me. What that's saying is now you're in the swash plate function set. So what it wants you to do is go full forward on your elevator, full back on your elevator, full right on your elevator, and full left on your aileron, and full throttle and minimum throttle, and then bring it back to the center. Press the start button, set button, okay. Now what it's saying is it wants to give your elevator input, so now I'm going to go full throttle. Make sure that you're in the center of that stick where it's not on your aileron at all. Make sure it's full elevator and hold it. Make sure you don't move it, otherwise it'll be offset. Press the button. Now once it goes over to the other aileron, Now it wants full right aileron. Make sure same thing, you're right in that center position. Hold it. Alright. Once you get that twitch, everything's all good. Run your swash plate so that check if it's all level. Yeah, everything's all nice. Inputs are there. Right on. Then you come up to here. And you check to see if your swash plate is leveling itself. The more gain you have, the more that it will move. Okay, everything's all good. Now let's flip it around. Let's do the tail. Now you see the tail. Alright, yeah, you can see it. Alright, so right off the start now, you have to switch this over to tail set. Now that the tail set is on, make sure that the joysticks are in 0. Alright, you might as well just bring that down. Now I'm going to press the set button again. And now it starts flashing. So now what's that saying is make sure that you take your linkage, line up everything so that your pitch is 0. The gyro will handle the rest, right? So once you got your mechanical linkage all set up and it's zeroed out, perfect. Press the button again. Alright, see it's flashing twice green for the rudder. So now it wants us to put in, I believe it's the left rudder first. Yes, left rudder first. So move it over till it's just binding, then back it off a little bit. Okay, and press the set button. Okay, now I went back to the center. Everything's good. Now you want to do the right. Same thing, binding. Back just a little bit. Okay. Press the set button. Got a double twitch. Back to center. Now I can move it without it binding. Now that's set. Now another thing what you want to check is make sure that the gyro is lined up properly. As you move the helicopter, it should move that way. Move it this way, it should move in. If this is incorrect, it will do a spin out on you. Now, once you got all this set up, you should be good.